Today, we're going to address a fascinating question that often comes up in the comments. Is Enma Daioh one of the strongest characters in Dragon Ball? Let's dive deep into this mystery and settle it once and for all. When Goku meets Enma Daioh for the first time, when Goku dies for the first time, he arrives in the other world and asks Enma Daioh if his brother, Raditz, had already passed through. Enma responds that he had, and that he personally had to restrain Raditz because the Scion tried to defy his sentence to go to hell and started wreaking havoc along the way. Impressed, Goku concludes that Enma Daioh must be incredibly strong to have handled Raditz. He even considers the possibility of making Enma his master. But does Goku's conclusion hold up? Let's break it down. The power of Enma Daioh and the rules of the other world. First, it's essential to understand how the other world functions in Dragon Ball. Goku himself explains this at the end of the Cell Saga when he refuses to be resurrected and says something very telling. He mentions that he received special treatment for saving Earth, allowing him to keep his body even after death. Ordinary people and villains like Cell, however, become mere spirits in the other world. This statement clearly establishes that, in Akira Toriyama's original vision, all beings who die become spirits. However, the anime takes creative liberties, showing villains like Frieza and Cell in hell with their intact bodies. This decision was likely made to help viewers identify the characters more easily and maintain their visual traits, which is crucial for dramatic impact. After all, a scene full of identical clouds wouldn't have the same effect, right? Is Enma Daioh really strong? Back to the main question. Did Enma Daioh truly overpower Raditz with sheer strength? The answer is not quite. What Enma did was handle Raditz's spirit. Without a physical body, a spirit lacks the strength to fight. This means Goku's assumption that Enma is stronger than Raditz is a misunderstanding. It's worth noting that only a few special cases keep their bodies in the other world, like Goku. This happens because he needed to continue training. Vegeta, during the Majin Buu saga, also had his body preserved as a strategic exception for emergencies. However, the general rule is that spirits aren't strong enough for significant battles. As for Frieza and other villains, although the anime depicts these characters with their bodies in hell, it's essential to understand that this is a creative choice. Even with their bodies shown, they are still spirits. For example, Frieza is seen trapped in a cocoon in hell, unable to use his powers. His physical abilities were stripped from him, rendering him harmless in that setting. So, what is Enma Daioh's true power? Despite his imposing presence, Enma Daioh isn't an exceptionally powerful character. Kami-sama has stated that Enma is weaker than North Kai, and North Kai himself admits to being weaker than an average Scion. Therefore, Enma Daioh's role in the other world is more administrative than combative. He judges souls and determines their fates, but he wouldn't stand a chance against villains like Frieza, Cell, or Majin Buu in a direct fight. To answer the main question, Enma Daioh is not one of the strongest characters in Dragon Ball. His strength is sufficient to deal with spirits and maintain order in the other world, but he wouldn't be able to fight the series' most powerful villains in direct combat. The confusion arises because he deals with spirits, which lack true strength without their physical bodies. So, did this help clarify things? If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Thanks for sticking around, take care, and I'll see you in the next video.